It had been a week since my disappointing birthday. Every day, the twins would come and try to speak with me, try to get me to come out of my room, leave me gifts, but whenever we made progress, Colette would suddenly need them for something, and they'd rush off claiming they needed to be there for their child. I couldn't believe this was my life now. 1 week ago, I was excited to meet my mate, wishing desperately that the twins were mine, and then when my wish came true, I have to deal with all this horror. Careful what you wish for, I guess. As I left my room, finally feeling strong enough to face the world, I heard some movement as I walked down the stairs. What is going on? I asked angrily. My mates were standing with Lyra and their butler, and they were surrounded by luggage. Colette is going to move in here until we know it's our child, Kairos answered, with a slightly guilty expression. You want to bring your mistress into our home? Relax, Siri. She's not a mistress. You know we love you, Zane told me. Colette is just the potential mother of our child. It's not potential, she snapped at him and touched her stomach. This is your son. We'll see, I snapped and marched down the stairs past my jerk mates. But Kai grabbed my arm. Siri, wait, he pleaded. Once we've shown Colette to her room, maybe me and Zane can go somewhere together and be alone. Another time, perhaps. I ripped my arm free angrily. I'm sure your mistress needs you to unpack her underwear. She isn't a mistress. Kai's voice rose loudly. Come on, Siri, please let this go. We didn't betray you, we weren't together, and we didn't even mean it. She was in heat. We would have never slept with her if she hadn't been, but it did happen, and now we have to handle it, and as our mate, you need to support us and our child. You will be his stepmother, and one day he will be the king. Screw you, I snapped. My son was meant to be your heir, not this bastard. I will never support you or your mistress, or your bastard. Siri, come back! The twins called out, but again I ignored them. I marched off, leaving them behind, while I held back tears, and went to sit under my favorite tree. I pulled out my notepad and pen, and started writing a letter to Brayton. He always helped me, and had a way of making things better. Everything was crashing down on me like a storm. I felt betrayed. The rage coursed through my veins. I had pictured our futures for years, and it was meant to be filled with laughter and joy, not this chaos. Not someone other woman's child. I could never accept this child. This life. I didn't want to live with Colette in my life. Dear Brayton, I wrote, my hand trembling slightly. I hope this letter finds you well. I am far from well, and hearing from you will lighten my heart more than you know, so please reply as soon as you can. I can hardly believe I'm writing this, but I need to share something that has turned my world upside down. I found my mates. Yes, mates as in plural, and it's the twins, but I guess the goddess hates me, because all my dreams and plans have been destroyed. I took a deep breath, staring at the inked words. How do I even tell him this? The night of my birthday, a birthday that you missed, by the way, and I will be waiting for my gift. Sorry, I am rambling because this is hard to write. On my birthday, I found out the twins were my mates, but I found out while they were in bed with Colette, and to add more heartbreak to the situation, she's pregnant. Apparently, she was going through her heat, and she came across the twins who were powerless to it. I continued, feeling a lump form in my throat. I could feel my emotions swell as I poured my heart out on the page. They keep telling me they love me and want me, but how can I be with them now? I hesitated before the words flowed again. Don't think I can raise another woman's child, I continued. I feel so lost. I don't recognize the woman in the mirror anymore. We're waiting until we know for sure that this child is the twins, but if it is, I think I will reject them and move on, even if that will break my heart. So that's why I'm writing to you. You always said I could come live with you, but I always felt like I should stay out of loyalty to the king saving me, but I can't stay here now. Can I please come live with you? Please write back soon. I miss you. Siri. I read and reread the letter, making little adjustments here and there, before I stood up and walked to the market square and went to one of the messenger's services to send the letter away. It will take a week to arrive. The large beta, Carl told me in a bored, gruff voice. That's fine, thank you, I said as I passed over the letter and gold coins for his troubles. There will be a return letter. As long as they pay, we'll let you know when it arrives. Thank you, I said again before leaving. My heart felt lighter now that I had a backup plan. I had somewhere to go to recover from the heartbreak. I didn't want to return home. The warm sun kissed my skin, and I didn't want to go back inside, so I decided to take a walk in the woods nearby, and as I walked, a gentle breeze played with my hair, and for a moment, I forgot everything.